Hi, my name is Lion Matt Rafa, and I'm the first vice president of the Ohio County Virtual Lions Club in Wheeling, West Virginia. And I'm here today to share with you an idea that some of us had to start a video campaign to encourage people to share their projects. Our hope is that as more people show and tell about their best projects, more clubs will be given ideas, motivation, and enthusiasm to make similar impact in their communities. I'm going to share one of our projects with you today, which I'm very excited to share, the Trex plastic recycling program. So, chartering in February of 2020, right before the pandemic, our club had very little money in our treasury. So, we were looking for projects that were very low cost. We partnered with the Trex decking company by registering at trex.com/recycling, and we started collecting plastic at farmers markets. We gave people a project that anybody could do from home. And regardless of whether you cared about the environment or not, you were interested in helping us to acquire a bench for the community. Trex gave us some materials for marketing the project, and we made some of our own to help get our name out along with the project. Here's how the program works: you acquire and collect plastic film, things like bread bags, grocery bags, ice bags, plastic wrap, a whole bunch of squishy plastic film, and send it back to Trex through their list of drop off locations, big businesses in your community who will transport it back to Trex for you. Places like Kohl's and Target, just to name a few. You keep track of how much and you report it back to Trex. And when you have collected 500 pounds, Trex will allow you to choose what color bench you would like shipped. We purchased a very inexpensive luggage scale in order to weigh our bags. And we have one very dedicated volunteer that weighs every bag as it comes in and logs it for when it's going to be sent out. So we had 500 pounds in our first 6 weeks, and we were only allowed to collect one bench every 6 months. So it required us to partner with a number of area businesses and our own solid waste authority recycling center to continue to collect the plastic, but also some bench volunteers or bench partners that helped us to gain more benches by also agreeing to collect and to turn in for another bench. So we partnered with other Lions clubs and organizations, and in particular, local organizations that help children, because that's our specialty. So it's worth noting that when we started, lots of places were not collecting plastic. So we were filling a need in our community that a lot of people were looking for during the pandemic. This project really took off thanks to the help of some dedicated volunteers. This is just a sampling of the volunteers that helped on this project and the 68 members who are in our club. And the plastic that is shown here is just a little more than 300 pounds. So it really goes to show how much plastic we've been able to save from going to our landfills and have instead been able to turn it into long-lasting benches for our community. We started in June 2020, and since then we have partnered with 4 other Lions clubs, 2 community nonprofits, and 2 very supportive local businesses. In total, we have acquired 4,500 pounds of plastic, or 9 benches worth. And to put that in Lions terms, one male adult lion is roughly about 500 pounds. So this is to say that it was not one lion's worth, not 2 lions worth, not even 3 or 6 lions, but 9 lions worth of plastic. That's a lot of plastic. And when you partner with other businesses and organizations, the word gets out. One of our partners helped us to make contact with a popsicle company locally that had plastic they wanted to donate from a batch of bags that were misprinted. That's a lot of plastic that you see here in these two pictures. And that isn't even everything that they wanted to donate. In total, it turned out to be 48,000 pounds worth of plastic. Trex made a monetary donation to the company for donating it, which in turn they turned around and gave to us for helping. Those are some of our lions in the background working with their employees to get the plastic ready to go back to Trex. So you have to be asking yourself, how is this a cyber project? You didn't even use a computer, did you? Well, most of our marketing was largely done online to get people to go to some of our drop-off locations. We used our own website and Facebook, as well as the Canva marketing software to make our ads very appealing. We located all of our partners and our benches by email or phone, and we communicated whenever there was a pickup needed at one of our drop-off locations through email and through our club's mobile app. The online presence made our impact larger, so we were able to find that 48,000 pounds worth of plastic. In total, we spent 10 minutes discussing in meetings because we did all of the planning and brainstorming outside of our meetings. After sharing this project, if you want to know more about our other projects and cyber clubs in general, here are some great resources. You can use the member resources page on lionsclub.com for each of the topics below: virtual clubs, club branches, and specialty clubs. Use the website with the marker at the very end to go to each of those pages. You can also go to past virtual events center webinars, which are located at lionsclub.org/virtual. And in this area, you will find a 5-part web series on virtual clubs and how we as a virtual club have taken each aspect of our club and detailed it to show the power of cyber clubs. We also have our website, ohiocountyvirtuallions.club, our email, Facebook, Instagram, and of course, the ever awesome Global Lions Forum on Facebook. I hope that you've enjoyed our club show and tell, and I look forward to seeing yours. Let's share how we serve.